Welcome back, Thurfers. I've got a quick video for you all today. So I was praying last night and I was focusing on how to fight temptation, and I'd watched a few videos on it, and the one that really clicked the most for me was thinking of a battle scene. So when I was praying, I was focusing on it, and I had the thought of spiritual warfare and how I think it was C.S. Lewis who described it as the armies of heaven and hell battling. We can't see it, but we feel the internal turbulence in our soul when each side is battling as we take our free will and make our choice over the temptation. So, think of a literal battle, and you decide who wins. I don't want to be the weak link. I don't want to be the one to give the advantage to the enemy in my life. Bro, you've got jacked Giga Chad warrior angels waiting for you to give the command. When you're in that temptation zone, each side is waiting to fight. You blow the horn that starts the battle and decides which team has the advantage in it. When you're faced with temptation, like lust for example, you're sitting there contemplating. Each side is fighting. When you start to lean away from temptation, it seems to get stronger. Like that urge seems to grow, and that's the armies of hell trying harder to make you fail. And when the temptation is really strong, just know you've got God and an army of angels at your side. All you have to do is say no to temptation, and they do the rest. I've noticed it gets easier in the short time I've done this. Another way I've thought about it is that when you say no to temptation, it's like you're starving the enemy. You're cutting off its supply lines. And this helped me a lot. I've noticed the strength of temptation start to decrease. The frequency hasn't changed, and I don't think it will. But I've mitigated temptation, like getting rid of social media, staying busy, praying, and freeing from temptation. Now, we know Jesus gave us the power through his holy name to tread on scorpions and serpents and over all the power of the enemy. That's Luke 10:19-20. But don't take pride in this, as pride is a sin. Jesus says to instead rejoice that your name is written in heaven. And I think it's important here because we do have the power through Jesus and free will to reject sin. So really, do you want to be the weak link that lets the enemy win this battle? I don't. So let's rejoice that our names are written in heaven, and knowing that we have some serious holy firepower at our back when we need it. Oh, and by the way, thank your guardian angel for fighting all those battles you don't see on a daily basis. Who knows how many times your angel has stopped temptations from even crossing your path, or even keeping you safe in a way you don't even know. Remember, Jesus really does love you, and no one is unredeemable. May the peace of the Lord be with you always, and I'll see you in the next video.